look at my face. It is like huge, enormous face you can see here. I mean, I zoomed out, and today I will be happy to watch with you amazing video. Today was quite productive day because I was studying, and it is amazing feeling when you are studying. But now would be nice for me to talk with you about North Korea. I mean, like sometimes periodically you are thinking about different countries, including North Korea. As a result, like, wow, why not to watch something about this fascinating country? I mean, all countries are fascinating, but this one especially. And we will watch, not like I'm usually doing this, like how to say, documentary stuff or stuff like this. We will do this a little bit different. We will watch vlog. It is like from one YouTuber, and it looks like I didn't watch this before. It will be like travel vlog. I believe what I understood from his description, he is this guy. Maybe you know this channel. It is like called Matt and Julia. And he is like he was in South Korea at first, and then he went to North Korea. And to be honest, reasons why I decided to watch a little bit more about North Korea, because pretty often people, especially right now in Russia, they're comparing what is happening inside of Russia, and like they're like, oh, we are becoming North Korea. People usually often talking like this, but I want to listen. Not, it doesn't mean that I will not talk today about Russia. I will listen guy who actually was there, and to listen his opinion about his experience. And one of the main key words I see here, it is called his keyword surreal. It is surreal. Anyway, before we will start to do anything, I know that today I went earlier to live. Usually I'm doing at 6 p.m., but I think that I wasn't able to wait. It is not okay, I know. I decided to go online, even if it is not 6 p.m. Sorry if I woke up you. I'm sorry. But maybe at this moment Jamie Dreams will not drive, but sit at the end of it. I mean, like, because it doesn't matter when I'm starting live streams, Jamie Dreams always driving somewhere. Maybe today will be a little bit different for you. Anyway, before we will start, as always, I will tell you, you can prepare tea, coffee, juice. I prepared, to be honest, quite simple, thin. It is from Texas Cup, green tea. Okay. Here we are. I will be on the top. Sounds a little bit, yeah. And let's jump into our topic. Let's jump into whatever we will talk today about or watch about. Matt and Julia, with my headset. It is here in my hands. Let's go. And as always, I'm forgetting about advertising myself. Yes, likes, it is important. Your comments also important. Also, you can help me in Buy Me a Coffee, and not only in Buy Me a Coffee, but also in Patreon. Yes, in Patreon. I have Patreon, or directly to in PayPal. It would be nice too. Okay, let's go. I started to use this okay. I don't know how it's happened. I really have no idea why it's happened like this. Hi Alex, hello to you Emma. Hello to you Emma, nice to see you. I know, I started too early. I know this. No people around because I'm starting too early. I need to be more strict, but at the same time I'm understanding I want to do this random sometimes. And it is happening. Maybe it is not okay for YouTube likes algorithm, but anyway, one day I will achieve stability. Okay, let's go.
Tool with
One moment. Hello, Lisa Marshall. Hello to you. Happy to see you. It's nice to see you. And thank you for your support.
After being in Seoul for a few days now, it is really hard to grasp that we're just 60 kilometers away from one of the most militarized borders on planet Earth. Honestly, being here in the city, you wouldn't know that there's any tension at all with North Korea. But today we're going to head out of the city up to the DMZ, which is the militarized area along the 68th parallel, which is the border between the two countries. And we're going to have a look at North Korea and find out a little bit more about what happened here during the Korean War and what potentially could happen in the future.
I think that hello Tim McCoy, hello, hi Tim. I think that thinking about future, it's always speculation. It is always speculation. That's kind of thing that, I mean, like, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. We can suggest, it's all speculation. That's kind of one of the thing. But yeah, it is his vlog. Let's listen him. Yeah.
Being so highly guarded and with tensions running so high, you can't just go to the DMZ to have a look around yourself. Every single person has to book a tour that takes you there on a bus. So we found our tour guide and hopped on our bus and headed north out of the city. Whilst we drive out of Seoul and towards the DMZ, let's give you a little background on how the situation got here in the first place.
Interesting. This bus so familiar for me because I was living in South Korea, you know, maybe. And in Vladivostok, you can find a lot of buses. They go in Primorsky region. They exactly have such style, like this bus with such. It reminds me my Primorsky region because they're using for during decades they were buying buses from South Korea, I believe, I suppose, and that's why this bus so familiar to me, for me, and I feel that wow. Every time when I was studying, not every time, pretty often I was using such bus. You can find from Arsenyev to Vladivostok because, like, I remember even time didn't change of schedule of this bus for sure. And yes, this bus, like, wow, exactly everything. Wow, it is interesting memories I took by seeing one picture, just by one picture. It is interesting. Wow. Hello to everyone who joined now. Happy to see you. It's one moment. It is nice to see all of you, and hello, common sense to you too. Maybe I should make a screen a little bit smaller. Maybe, I don't know. Oh no, I don't need to make. It is okay. Okay, let's go.
To explain how the entire thing started and the DMZ came into existence, we need to go back to World War II. And on the 15th of August 1945, the US and the USSR liberated the Korean Peninsula following the surrender of Japan and effectively ended 35 years of colonisation. But following the end of the war, they swiftly divided the Korean Peninsula into two zones of occupation, and after World War II ended, the Cold War was heating up, and as the two superpowers jostled for influence and control over the world, tensions on the divided Korean Peninsula were heating up too. An all-out war began on the 25th of June 1950 when the Soviet and China-backed North Korea invaded the Western and UN-backed South. Following this, a bloody war was fought over 3 long years from 1950 to 1953, claiming approximately 3 million lives. And it wasn't until the 27th of July 1953...
3 million lives. 3 million lives, gosh. And it is a lot of people. A lot. It's like sad that people don't learn from previous like lessons, which already humanity gave so much of them, plenty of them. Yeah.
Over 3 years later that the combat finally ceased with an...
I was expecting in this like a video, not like history. I was expecting more his real experience. That's what I was expecting. But yes, again, it is his view, Matt and Julia, like of his channel. But I was thinking that because taking a glimpse inside North Korea and the surreal experience, that's how it's called, and that's why I'm like, okay, let's try to watch this if he was there really. That's why I started to watch this video. Okay.
An armistice agreement. This phrasing in particular is key, as it wasn't a peace deal, but just an armistice agreement, which created the Korean Demilitarized Zone, or the DMZ, as the new border to separate North and South Korea, and paused all combat on the peninsula, allowing for the exchange of prisoners and room for a resolution to be found. But actually...
Look at this. Interesting. To watch at old photos, it is surreal for me. It is surreal, and I do not think that I do not feel here happiness from this photo. I feel only a little sadness after seeing this one. Because people, you can see here, they just, I don't know, they're lost in my mind because they're going to the war. And yes, oh, hello Fat Felin, hello, happy to see you. Think he may get to that later in video. Yes, I hope that he will go, I hope he will go. But yeah, completely. Just one of the things that I was immediately thinking, I want to see Korea if he was there, like, because it was made like on February 11th. It was published, and that's all like, wow, it is quite fresh. It is fresh video, and I'm like, wow, if it's fresh, let's look this. Yeah, and yeah, I see sadness when I see this. I feel sadness when I see this photo. Oh my gosh, people, they dumb. They cannot find words. They can, I mean, like, why not live peacefully? I mean,
actually, to this day, no formal peace treaty has ever been signed, which means officially the two Koreas are still at war today and are currently engaged in a frozen conflict, of which the heavily fortified DMZ is the front line.
Hyundai Palisade versus Toyota Highlander.
Advertisement for me, because I still, how would say, collecting money, trying to save money for my first ever car in America. Yeehaw! I have even cup, another cup. Yes, America. And yes, Yes, if you want to support me on Buy Me Coffee, you can find. I'm trying to save money for my first ever car because I have already driver license, and I'm thinking about North Korea. Probably, I heard that they have cars, of course, but it is not widespread. Yeah, it is expensive.
The tour we're on has a few stops, with the first being the Bridge of Freedom. This is the bridge where the prisoners of war were exchanged during the Korean Wars. And it was here we got our first glimpse of the reality of something you hear about so often, but often feels a world away. The truth is, as always, it's the average people that suffer from conflicts, and the battles on the Korean Peninsula broke apart a nation.
Yeah, I completely agree. It is truth. Ordinary people, they are suffering. Ordinary people. That is truth of any war. Oh, hello, this is a surprise. Didn't expect a live stream today. Yeah, Lindsay, I'm doing many surprises for myself too. For me, it is always pleasure to be with you online, and I feel every time I feel connection with our Kaggle community because so many years already online, and I feel that it is giving me pleasure every time to be with you. And to be honest, when I had depression a couple days in 2023. It was helping me to be with you online. Yes. It's not like, yeah, but I had this. And Tim, you said gave message. My father was a combat medic in the Korean War. He was part of MASH unit, Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. Wow. Wow. It is wow. I mean, like, I never in my life want to be in any situation involved in any military conflict. Just in any situation. I feel that it is so. But time, like sometimes people choosing this path because they want to help. He was a medic, and he wanted to help people because it is profession. It is to help people when you're a medic. But I do not know. I mean, to be involved into this for me, it's like wow. It is crazy. Maybe I'm thinking about any war like this. I mean, like I'm in a lot of ways covered. Let's say like this more directly, because I'm living in another reality where I'm trying to avoid all this stuff. I'm trying to watch less news these days about conflicts because it is stressful. It is stressful for me. I'm a very sensitive person, and watching news about wars, sometimes it takes a lot of energy from you itself. And it's like bad people living such life. Like he said that 3 million people were dead. We were killed, I don't know, during this period of time. I don't know. We can check this information, but even if it is a little bit less or a little bit more, I mean, nobody knows for sure how many. Anyway, yeah, let's go.
Infrastructure such as this train track were destroyed, but worst of all, entire families were separated and still are today.
I hear behind on this video voice in Russian language, and I have already understanding why it is so. But at first I was thinking maybe because I was thinking I have here another screen, and there was playing one video, and I was thinking maybe it is playing the something Russian video I was playing, but no, it is in his video. Here it's playing, and I want to re-listen. He was talking about station, railroad station. Yes, this voice in Russian.
The average people that suffer from conflicts, and the battles on the Korean peninsula broke apart a nation. Infrastructure such as this train track were destroyed, but worst of all, entire families were separated and still are today.
Last wow, this voice so familiar. It sounds like my voice, but I never was in North Korea. He's in South Korea, maybe. I'm trying to listen. It is this guy's voice. This guy, the Russian probably, and he's explaining to her. Looks like this.
So the bridge we're
Berlin.
standing on right now is one of the last bits of railway in South Korea, and there's a station
Maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's go.
there called Dorasan Station, which is the very last station in South Korea. But if it wasn't for the separation of the two Koreas, then this train could go all the way through what is now North Korea into China, Mongolia, Russia, and all the way into Europe. So at the moment, South Korea is effectively like an island. It's shut off from the rest of the Eurasian landmass, and you can only get to the rest of Eurasia by flight or boat.
Yeah, and this music, it is very dramatic. And hello to you, Thomas Lee. Hello. Have you ever been, Thomas Lee, in North Korea? Question for you. Question for you. Maybe you was, and you are Korea. Oh. You are Korea. You don't need to be. Okay, I got it. You are Korean. I got it. Yeah, this music, it is dramatic. And yes, Thomas, I feel like you're from everywhere. Same like it's Lindsay say, yes, Thomas, you're from everywhere. Hi, Tom, Alex. Yeah, it looks like this. It looks like this. You was everywhere, and you are everything.
Lots of families were separated during that time, and some ended up obviously on the northern side and some on the southern. So this park was built for people on this side to come here and feel closer to their relatives, and especially they come here during holidays to reflect and send their wishes to the other side of the family and just feel their presence. But the younger generation is a bit different. They don't have any connection to the other side. They don't know any people there.
Of course, it's logical. For these years there will be lost already connections. They probably had families there, but what can happen for decades of nothing? I mean, like, people will go and live your own life. That's what will happen, and it's happened with South and North Korea, that people living own lives in different conditions, in different realities. Some people have, it looks like, in South Korea, for sure, quality of life much better than in North Korea, like dozens times. And it is reality, okay. we accepted this already. No, it's like those people who is there, they accepted this. I have vibration. I was thinking somewhere I've heard some vibrating thing, and I'm like, wow, maybe somebody's calling to me, but my phone close to me. Anyway, it is interesting. So, like, it is life. It is life. In life, it can happen pretty easily.
So for them, the amusement park was built. So when the older generation come here, they go through all the emotions and they cry, but the younger generation comes to enjoy the amusement park.
I brought in one of our first.
Yeah, I think that it is. Wow, I see this. What is it? Is it? It looks like more South Korea for me, not North. Look at this. Maybe it is South Korea. We eat dogs in Korea. I want to tell you that it is true. And I was living in South Korea. And if you like, you can find in rural area that some people in villages, they eat dogs. It is true. It's not like, I mean, like I saw these people. Of course, majority of people do not eat dogs, Thomas, but I saw these people. I was living in South Korea 1.5 years, and I saw these people who eat dogs, and there was one joke. You can find such people, of course, but it is so rare. I was just in some not hot dogs, real dogs. I'm talking about this. You do you keep dogs as pets as well, Thomas? I mean, like, it is not common, I want to tell you. But at least I was talking like with a South Korean guy. He's a young guy. And he was talking to me. Maybe he, we had conversation and he said that maybe he pranked me. And he said that sometimes you can find people eat in villagers dogs. In villagers. And several times people were talking to me that I'm eating food in village I was living there, and they're like, it is a dog. And I still don't get it. Was it true or not? And was eating dog. People were telling to me. And I was like, what? The people were joking. I don't know, was it joke or not? I didn't get it still. So many years passed. I mean, maybe it was cruel prank with me. I don't know. But I feel terrible after this anyway, when I'm thinking about this moment. Really? Oh my gosh. Anyway, people were pranked me. Maybe, I hope it was prank. I hope it was prank. Because we were eating just ordinary meat and somebody said meat is dog. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I hope, really hope, because I do not believe. And that's why I started to believe that in some villages they have people who is doing this. Very, rural villages. Oh my gosh, when I'm thinking about this, I feel disgusting. Oh no.
Our second stop is the third tunnel complex. This tunnel, along with 4 others, were discovered in 1978, stretching almost 500 meters into the southern half of the DMZ.
I want to, when I will be American, I hope that there will be one day when I become American, and I want to visit South Korea with American passport. I'm American! It would be nice. I mean, and to visit this place. Why not? Why not? Sounds like a very interesting place to visit. I mean, this DMZ zone, because I wasn't there in this DMZ zone.
built from deep within North Korean control. These tunnels were part of an elaborate and daring plan to reinvade the south by cutting underneath the front line and making a dash towards Seoul. This tunnel in particular was said to have been discovered from a tip-off given from a North Korean defector, and to this day it's suspected there could be up to 20 of these along the line of contact, with only 4 discovered so far.
You can actually go inside the tunnel to have a look around, and everybody went. I
Did I
chose
watch this video
to go.
before?
It's 15 minutes one way and then 15 minutes the other. Even though there is enough space for me not to crouch down, just not a big fan of tunnels, and you're not allowed to film there or take any pictures. So I'm just gonna have a walk around here and wait for them to come up and tell me what it was like. Interesting that North Korea dug these tunnels out to invade South Korea, but South Korea is making money actually on those tunnels by taking tourists here and showing everyone around. That was quick. How was it?
Winners. That was difficult. We were just saying, imagine the fact that they built these tunnels down the bottom. Unfortunately we can't show inside, but they built this entire tunnels, and then you still have to come up the other side, up an incline like that, 11%. And then, I mean, the idea being it would be wartime, you then go into battle. I mean, I don't know about you, I'm ready to sleep.
You have to carry everything with you as well, right?
Yeah.
I like their personality. I mean, like, they calm, they're conscious. What I mean by this, so the way how they're talking, I think it is cute. I mean, they're just talking. Like, you can find people who's always hurrying somewhere. They're always in a rush. I feel sometimes about myself in such a way, but then I'm looking like, no way. I am extremely introverted person. I like to be alone, and it means that I'm not in a rush. But I have goals sometimes that they're too much. These goals, like they're big goals. One moment. And that's one of the interesting things when I'm watching them. I feel that they kind of, I like their personality. Can I tell this personality? One moment. I make one cruel mistake. Let's look. Interesting. What's happened, Alex? Where is it? Ah, it is here. Oh, I found it. I nearly just lost my window. Now I will be here, a small guy. Okay.
I mean, insane. The conditions that must have been down there to build those tunnels is just hard to fathom, to be honest.
Yeah.
Я несколько раз ударилась головой.
She is Russian. She is Russian. I didn't. Wow. What the hell? She is Russian because she's talking, and I'm like, where? He is Russian. It looks like it means that, or maybe because he was. I heard this voice, and I'm like, gosh, she's Russian.
Слава Богу, у нас вот эти шапочки были, да?
Oh yeah.
It's his speech was. He knows Russian language. Gosh, god damn it! Now it makes sense. It was his voice, and his voice sounds a little bit like mine. And I'm like, what is hell? Because we have both low voices. It's not like wow, like I don't know. That's kind of interesting. God damn it. Now it makes sense. I was thinking I have hallucination. Tim McCoy said, I want to visit the DMS also to see and learn about it. I want to visit too. I want to visit this too. Because why not? Because why not? Gosh. This life's so interesting, let's be honest. Life's so interesting and so much stuff you can find. And Lindsay, you said, Alex is planning to learn a different language every month. Mandarin this month, Karin. No. I will not study Spanish. Thank you, Lindsay. I will not study Spanish for sure but I tried to learn Korean while I was in Korea. I tried. It didn't work for me. I mean, like, maybe because I was there in different situation. Now I study Chinese and I will not change my opinion. I will not change, believe me. Because today I had like also conversation. I will not change my opinion. You will see. You will see, Lindsay. I promise to you that I will achieve results. I will not change this, and I will do my best, because I cannot afford for myself to jump from goal to goal. No. But thank you for your opinion. I would think Alex would learn Spanish first, given where he is at. You need to have, how to say, Spanish. I was from region close to South Korea, Japan, and China, and there you can feel huge influence of China. As a result, I wanted to know Chinese even before. I wanted to be a political scientist even before, and that's why I'm like, okay, Chinese. I must to know. Like, and I mean, like, to know other languages, it is always useful. Anyway. Hello to you, Wildcat. Hello to you, Wildcat. And, yeah. 你好, or should I say, 你好, 我爱你. Jamie Dreams should correct my pronunciation. She knows better than I do. 2 years of study.
You had helmets.
Yeah, Yeah. No, PPS.
Also, there is a military base around here. We're also not allowed to show it, but basically people are here to win time and to protect Seoul. But if anything did happen, it wouldn't be a long battle. They would lose their life pretty quick.
Yeah, this is just the first line of defence between the border and then the remainder of the troops that will be sent back to protect the capital. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty. The guide was saying, Henry, that basically no one wants to be stationed here because this is the front line where you're pretty much guaranteed to lose your life. You're just slowing down time.
Crossing the Atlantic is now 1,000 times better than 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Norse, the Explorers airline.
Oh, I'm thinking away. Okay. I was thinking, where is this? One moment. Yeah, I completely agree that time is going on and everything what is happening right now. It is quite interesting thing. I was looking one of them. I know that world is changing. World is changing. And let's be honest, world was always changing. Always. It was always. And just we not always were noticing this. Or maybe we at some age started to notice this. Somebody started to notice this from 20. Somebody started to notice this when he is 50 or she is. But the world was always changing. It was kind of always with us. And I hope that it will change in future more in better way.
So I feel a little bit like a professional spy, but with these telescopes you can see into North Korean territory, and you can
I
see people
feel
working in
funny.
the rice fields down
I
below.
see.
You can see a tractor moving, and yeah, you can see all the way to the city of Gaesong as well. Yeah, really interesting just even through these to have a look at normal life on the other side of the border.
Feels really strange as well that that's the only way we can sort of get to these
It is,
people,
I mean-
just looking for a telescope.
It is, it's a sad fact as well, right?
Bizarre.
That the world's been reduced to looking at countries through telescopes on a hill.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The world there was time when the world used to look at the other countries by telescope. I mean, like, I want to release on this nonsense.
Even through these to have a look at normal life on the other side of the border.
Feels really strange as well that that's the only way we can sort of get to these
It is,
people,
I mean-
just looking for a telescope.
It is, it's a sad fact as well, right?
Bizarre.
That the world's been reduced to looking at countries through telescopes on a hill 4 kilometers away.
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, maybe they have quite truth in this, but I mean, who needs to look at for them? I mean, nobody. I mean, like, what kind of? I mean, it is interesting, curiosity. Like they have like. But will everyone look for telescope, like to have telescope or look at them? People doing more just for fun? I don't know. Uh, yes. Human nature, it is curiosity.
But yeah, for now it's as close as we're getting. As we're looking over the border, you may have noticed the two Korea's flags within a few kilometres of one another. During the 1980s, these became famous for a bizarre episode of My Flagpole's Bigger Than Yours. The South Korean government started proceedings.
I mean, my flag bigger than yours. Maybe it is not funny, but I was thinking about other thing. Yes, if we are talking about politics, for people, it is like in politics, people kind of like comparing this stuff. Like, oh, let's build something bigger. I don't know. Bird watching, low. Cat planes, completely agree. Birds, they're watching. Who cares? I mean, like, ordinary people. Yes, tourists, they will go. Tourists, they will go. They would love. I would love to go there as tourist too. But I'm afraid I prefer probably to go to South Korea and to eat there in a cafe in a relaxed way. Just in a relaxed way. Just, I mean, North Korea is extreme. But before I wanted to go to North Korea too, like
building a 97-metre flagpole in its border village of Daesong-dong, which is the one you can see here. And the North Koreans promptly responded by building this 160-metre flagpole in its border town. Also somewhere out there is the fake city of Gijong-dong, which is also known as the propaganda village. This was built in the 1950s by the North in an effort to...
Yeah, it is said that in order to impress everyone, like, look at this, we have big city. Yeah, we have buildings. But interesting reality for me. Like, reality, how good people live there. Like, how good in reality. You were thinking the same as me, Alex, because it is difficult to avoid these thoughts. You can try to avoid, but it is something what is going to your mind, like, of course, people comparing. Yeah. Same thing happened in New York City with the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building. You're talking about they were building of these rich people who has bigger building. Yes, I would laugh if this guy who is rich living there in how to say in Empire State Building throw money to me and like you need to have your own like apartment stuff like this and giving to me this. I would love this competition. This competition I like. This competition like for me feel will be suits pretty well. Yes, why not? Hello, Kana Batani. Hello, Batani. Nice to see you. That means like sometimes you, when you go a little bit earlier, you can meet other subscribers which you didn't see before. Yes.
To encourage South Korean defection by showing how amazing life was on the other side of the border.
Oh, like this color. I like this art. It is, of course, South Korea.
Encourage South Korean defection by showing how amazing life was on the other side of the border.
Yeah, look at this art. Just cute. I like it. It is cute. Butterflies, something like maybe people they do not want people to feel depression. Like, look at this. We have here butterflies. Butterflies. Do not be sad. Life is going on. Like, you looked right now to this telescope and now relax, everything is okay. You're not in South Korea, in North Korea. Like, go to eat kimchi and look at these butterflies. Maybe that was the opposite of this art. I don't know.
From up here at the observatory, it actually puts in perspective how close the two countries are, and maybe that sounds a bit weird.
Oh, look at this style. Look at this style. For fucking gosh, I say this. Sorry. It is not for kids to hear. And for dogs either. I mean, like... I like this style of building too. It looks so neat. That's what I wanted to tell. But at the same time, yeah, it is quite... Some people do not like this style. I have... Sometimes maybe it depends from mood. Sometimes I like this. Sometimes I feel like it is... You can find a little... Yeah, but now I like this. At this moment I have mood that I like this style. Yes, it's nice.
Weird, but we can literally see Seoul from here. The outskirts of Seoul are literally right there, and the border is 2 kilometers away from us here. And these two sets of people that are effectively the same people are so divided in so many ways. I mean,
they're not the same. Do not have this illusion. They're not the same. I think that Alex stepped on a naughty path long ago. I mean, like, it is okay. I will survive this. I want to tell you one thing. Do not, when people dramatizing too much this, I mean, like, it is drama. It is drama, huge drama. With North and South, it is huge drama. It was huge drama for those generations. Like people who was dying. But right now, I feel that it is like, so you can find some families probably which want to reunite. You can. Maybe they somehow connecting with each other. But at the same feel that majority of these people, they already live their own lives, and I would not dramatize this situation so like, oh my gosh. Probably in South Korea, people living and like they do not care, majority of them. They just like goddamn do not care about this at all. That's how I feel. In North Korea, they government's feeding them propaganda, and I believe that people like in Soviet Russia, they like half of them do not care about this propaganda. They're fed up of this propaganda. Sometimes I feel that they're like in Soviet Union. Half of them take no shit about this at all. Maybe, yeah, it is interesting. And the weather in Korea, is it smoke from pollution? Have no idea. Have no idea from what they have. Probably will not be surprised. Will not be surprised at all if there will be, because coal probably it's like how to say, they're using more coal mining and stuff like this, and result they do not have these developed technologies, and who knows, I will not be surprised. Alex, North Korea? North Korea love you. What are you talking about, Thomas?
The physical border itself separates two different worlds completely, two different perspectives on life, two different political systems,
Yeah.
but once again, one people. And yeah, really seeing it from this height shows the scale of the tragedy, I think, of the separation.
And that's what I was thinking about. He was going everything towards tragedy. Majority of people, they do not care. I feel so. Like, who is living ordinary life? Only we, like, we're just looking at this example. Right now we are watching this video about North Korea. Like, how many people? 15 people watching all us together about North Korea. Tomorrow we will wake up, we will forget about North Korea at all. Because for us it is just interesting, like, that's all. But that's what I'm talking about. Majority of people, they do not care. I, to be honest, care only for one goddamn evening. Tomorrow I will wake up and I will like, okay, even after this live stream, I will not look and I will not cry about this. Same with him. I believe he already visited after these several countries. And he's like, okay.
Of the Korean Peninsula, and yeah, as I said, we can see Gaesong just here, right in front of us is Gaesong, North Korean town, maybe as the crow flies 10 kilometers away, and then Seoul 30-40 kilometers away.
Yeah, it is true, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, it is completely crazy. Everything what he's talking at the same time, I'm completely crazy. Like, everything, like, I'm not confronting to his speech, like, with his opinion. I agree with his opinion. It is all crazy. It is crazy. Yeah. Alex looks very handsome with his new haircut. Let's show this to you if you like this. What do you think? Okay. To be honest, I look like as always. I think. Wildcat, you said, I care for the people of North Korea. They should not have to suffer like this. If you put this like this, I care about this too. Do I care about these people? Of course I care. I mean, I do not like wars. But at the same time, I feel myself helpless. I cannot change everything. Like, if you will thinking about this, you will burden. You will be burdened after 1 week. If you will think how to change this world, I know that it is not fair. Completely no. And like, I don't know what you can do for this. For like, what you can, I mean, it is difficult to explain. But I think you got it. Of course, nobody deserves such system for sure. Like in North Korea. But at the same time, you're understanding that you cannot help them. I'm like, oh my gosh.
So, as always, to be honest with travel, when you go to a place and see something with your own eyes, you often walk away with more questions than answers and more curiosities than answers. And to be honest, yeah, the curiosity about the country to the north of that border is just massive. I can't explain how curious we are. So much we don't know, so much you want to see with your own eyes and try and understand. And yeah, as weird as it may seem, I would really like to, from the perspective of a traveller.
I think he's a philosopher in mind. He's, I think maybe we all in some way philosophers, because, I mean, the way how he's thinking, I feel he's, yeah, it's not necessary to go to details to understand that. Yeah, it is. I can see that for him it is impressive. He was impressed by his travel into this, and I think that maybe, not maybe, I will be impressed too. Maybe one day I will walk in South Korea and I will have same speech. How impressive it is, and because it is impressive, everything, and it is dramatic.
Go and see it.
Yeah, and yeah, I feel their vibe. I feel their emotions.
You know, going through this footage and unintentionally putting myself back to being on this border and hearing Matt saying all this makes me sad to the core of my soul. Why is it seems the ones who fight the most are the ones that are most similar to one another? The situation in Korea is unique in a way, but on the other side is just one of too many conflicts, just like that around the world.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, that so much stuff happening around this world. One of the things why I never want to be, I mean, like, to be politician, it is like, oh no. To be curious, to watch about this without fear. Like, welcome to America, you can react on any videos and to not go to the jail. For this, to be yourself. It is cool. But when you're looking at what sometimes politicians do, you're like, gosh. Oh, hello, Adams. Hello from San Diego, Alex. Hello to you, Adams. This heart for you. Hello to San Diego. Nice to see you. Hello to San Diego. I feel that I like sound, like it sounds. San Diego. Sounds beautiful. Okay. Does anyone common sense said remember the movie that came out that made fun of North Korea and North Korea tried to block the movie? Pam. I never heard this. I never heard about such movie. Maybe there we can make even a list of them because it looks like North Korea blocking not only one movie, believe me. Probably they're like all movies from Hollywood and even Bollywood are blocked in North Korea. You will not be surprised if there will be like thousands of movies. Not only from Hollywood, even from Russia, even from like Bollywood, from Germany, from France, Italy, from Spain. You can count countries. You don't need even to go even to details. You will just count countries, how many, like, I will not be surprised that there was one movie, there was thousands movies. What you're talking about? Of course, thousands. From all around the world, I'm talking, which are blocked in North Korea. Even this live stream. YouTube blocked, not this live stream, but YouTube blocked in North Korea. What we are talking about? Yes.
How is it that we can be so easily manipulated by outside forces that friends, colleagues, and entire families can end up turning and fighting?
Yeah, I agree with you completely, but I'm looking at this amazing
Friends.
Look at this. Somebody has own villa. Somebody is making money. Maybe. It looks like South Korea, for sure. Wow, I like this style. I like this. Oh my gosh. When I'm thinking about looking at... I need to look today for prices. For apartment in Seoul.
Colleagues and entire families can end up turning and fighting one another. Maybe I'm naive, but I'm just a bit tired of everything being so twisted and complicated.
It is life.
And fear
Life
of each other constantly seeming to win out.
Life is twisted. I completely agree with this woman. But life, it is like, I mean, gosh, damn it.
Anyways, that's just a few thoughts that I had while...
Wow, look at this. I will look for in South Korea how much I'm talking like I will look like I have money to buy this. Like I do not, but like it's what poor people do.
Editing this video and...
they can only look for prices.
We're back in Seoul after what's been an incredibly intriguing day, and I can't really believe that we're only 40 minutes away from the border, because when you're here it feels like you're literally a world away. And as Matt said, we just left with more questions and want to find out a lot more. It's like that don't come around often, and we could miss it this time, and we really wanted to bring you along with us.
Okay.
열차가 잠시 후 타는 곳 14번 승강장입니다.
감사합니다. 안녕하세요. Oh my gosh, what? From Seoul to Dong something.
If you're watching this video, chances
Yeah. What he said, if you're watching this video, chances... Okay, maybe I should listen this advertisement. And to think about what kind of chances I missed. Next time I hope that he will return in advertisement. And sorry Lisa, I didn't change country. I need to change country to the USA in settings, like in real settings in Google AdSense. Google AdSense? Yeah, like that. I cannot pay to remove my... Yeah, but you gave me, I remember this.
Welcome to the small town of Donghae in eastern South Korea. As you may know, obviously, South Korea is the eastern end of the Eurasian...
Yeah, Khabarovsk, Vladivostok, Irkutsk, I see you.
Supercontinent, and from here by land, in effect, you should be able to go to...
When I see these buildings, I have immediately flashback can I say this flashback? It is like reminding me about my previous life when I was living in South Korea. Shiktan, that's place where you will eat. And I feel already that he was eating in this shiktan. Shiktan, it is like where sitting, and yeah. I want to go to Shiktan immediately. Shiktan, is it called? Is it called Shiktan? Place where you go to eat. Yeah, probably this. Anyway, I have already these memories, flashbacks, and smell of dirty socks because people going inside without shoes, and sometimes it can be terrible. But it depends from place. It depends from place. In some places, people sitting normally on the tables. In some places, not. But yes, it depends. Like from place itself. Because I was eating in different places, obviously. And again, do not try. I'm not trying to stereotype. Yeah.
China, onwards up into Mongolia, Russia, and all the way through to Europe. But due to the situation between the South and the North, South Korea actually, in effect, is a bit like an island on the edge of the Eurasian continent, a bit like neighbouring Japan, because you cannot get anywhere by land, and the only connection out of South Korea is by either plane.
Serious question from Kanabatani. Do you miss Russia sometimes? It is good question because I'm always busy. Like now I'm studying a lot of Chinese and I want to know Chinese. But do I miss Russia? I think it is normal to miss something. I mean, like, it is okay. A little bit. Sometimes you can have this, but it is, again, it is normal. But at this moment, I'm focused on when you're focused on your goals, when you have this something, it doesn't matter where you are living. You have something to do with your life, and that's what I'm doing. I'm studying Chinese now, and I feel that I'm trying to be person of the world. I mean, not only one place. That is important. Mindset. And I miss some people probably. That's a little bit different. Yeah.
Or boat. And Donghae is actually the biggest port town here in eastern.
I miss Vladivostok. Vladivostok, exactly, this city Vladivostok. This is true. Like we started to talk what I'm missing, but I will tell you if I will be example in. Can you imagine if we are talking about Seoul? Do I miss Seoul? Of course I miss, but because I was living in South Korea 1.5 years, and if I'm thinking about Seoul, I can tell you that I miss Seoul. I was in Tashkent. I remember how I was walking during evenings in Tashkent, and young people were singing songs on the street on guitar, and I miss these moments too. That's very interesting question. That I miss a lot of things sometimes. It is human nature to miss something.
South Korea, and from here we're actually going to be getting a boat to another country, which is going to be.
What is happening? Paulie is at Five Guys with Sam Smith Q and Jamie Dreams? Are you serious? It is amazing. It is amazing. If it's so. What?
In the next video, but we thought.
One moment. Is it true? She's it is speculations. Okay, it is speculations. Lindsay, is it true? Please tell me. I love gossips.
for the end of this video, we just wanted to have a look around Donghae itself and just explore a little bit of what small town life is like here in South Korea. And yeah, this is supposed to be a really beautiful place. There's beautiful beaches here, as well as the port, and lots of nice seafood. So yeah, let's check it out. Look at the beach.
7-Eleven.
I love seas like that in the cold weather. Just walking around, smelling the...
No, it's just a joke. It's just a joke, okay. Because I'm taking maybe when I was in South Korea, this dog, they say that it is dog that you are eating. Maybe it was a joke and I believed into this joke. Because you can see how easily to trick me. And, maybe it was a joke and I still believe into this joke, like that it was real. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
This, apart from the sandy beach, reminds me a lot actually of the English coast.
Yeah.
Right, that sort of mean, grim vibe about it, but beautiful at the same time. Yeah, so beautiful.
Oh, I will cry from this song music now. Alex, it is sad. Oh, wow, look at this shore. It reminds
Right, that
me
sort of mean, grim
Vladivostok.
vibe about it, but beautiful at the same time. Yeah, so beautiful.
Yeah. Yes, this nature, because Vladivostok quite close, its all nature reminds me of Primorsky region by itself. And yes, you can see here blue sky, so clear, and I saw such blue skies in El Paso. Smell of ocean, gosh, it is amazing. And these trees. What he did? Yeah, South Korea is amazing. What can I tell? When he is walking like this, I immediately remember. Well, like you was asking, do you miss Russia? I miss already South Korea. It is because
one thing we've noticed doing this walk along the coast here is, aside from it being very beautiful, every viewpoint we've got to.
Who knows? Maybe one day I'm starting to think maybe one day I will really collect money and save money. I mean, and I will be able to travel around the world. Yeah, that looks lovely, so lovely, true. But at the same time, here, like when I will be, example, can you imagine if I will be in another country? I will miss Houston. I will miss Houston. That's like human nature to miss places.
There's always been one of these.
Because we are putting emotions into this. We are living. We have only one life. And of course we are missing this. Example, I like right now I think that I need to go to take something in subway probably. I don't know.
Army lookout posts literally on every hill along the coast here, which obviously with Donghae and Mukho, the other side of the city, being a strategic port, is here to protect the port itself, I guess, in times of trouble.
Oh.
Apple.
Apple?
Apple.
Yeah, we got given apples.
There's two people that were working in an allotment just up the top of the hill, and they were packing up apples to take to the market or something to sell. And yeah, we went up and asked if we could buy 3 apples, and they insisted on just giving them to us.
Of course.
So,
I know. It is Korean style. Just to walk. They like to walk probably because here in Houston you can find different nationalities and stuff. I was once riding on e-bike and I saw Korean grandmother and she was walking. She was looking like a dinosaur. I mean, I do not want to offend anyone. I mean, she was like 150 plus year and she was walking, and it is inspiration can be for everyone, for all of us, because she was again, I'm just talking that she was so old. That's what I'm talking about. And she was walking. I mean, I am in my 30s, 30s. And I'm not walking so much how she is doing this. And I'm like, wow, it is amazing. She's a hero. And that's for sure. I think that it is amazing. And yeah, by the way, Americans love comfort. I want to be as like American, and you can help me, and I will have car. Maybe I will walk even less with car. Yes. Advertisement. Hello, Sam Smith Q. Nice to see you. What the hell is it? I was thinking it is skin of rats. Is it? Gosh, it is disgusting. It is disgusting.
what is it?
Or maybe he's asking same question as me. Because it is... Is it rats?
Swift.
Yep.
Wow.
What he say, squirrel? Let's listen.
What is it? Swift.
Yep.
Did you understand his word? I didn't get his word at all. Yes, hello Adrian, hello, hi Alex and everyone. Hello to Sam Smith Q, hello, happy to see you. And I'm freaked out.
Wow. Should grab a couple.
Oh, look at those
Fish?
cheese. Wow.
It seems like it's not only the pot city,
Who
which
are
is
you?
obviously.
I didn't see you at all. I mean, like, who are you? Like, at the end of our, she's like, there was Matt and Julia. What is your name? I'm watching first their video and she's like...
Which obviously means that people fish here a lot. But we've seen people having so many
their
allotments and just grow
family.
things everywhere around here.
Wow.
Salt dry fish.
Huge.
Yeah, I need to visit how to say, I need to visit South Korea. Let's maybe to make this goal, Alex, because I mean, like, it is giving me memories. When they're walking, I'm immediately thinking about my experience because, yeah, I want to visit South Korea again. I remember they had these stores with a lot of toys. and you're walking there, and they go into this. I started to eat apples, or like leftovers on my apples, and yes, I want to tell you that I remember these memories. I have these memories when I was walking South Korea and Seoul, and they have these little stories, and they have these toys, selling these toys there, and it was cute. It was romantic. I think it is nice. And now you understand why I went vegan 3.5 decades ago. Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, I cannot eat this for sure.
Oh my god, that looks so scary.
Russia에서 잡은. Oh, Russia. Russia. Ah, from Russia. Okay.
This is from Russia? This... to be honest, he made this in 2024. We were talking about many times sanctions, and people do not care. Ordinary business. You can see they're from Russia buying this stuff. And to be honest, I was a sailor in Primorsky region. And they're selling this just to North Korea and Japan, Russia, these boats. They were always doing this, and it looks like they will do, despite everything. Sell this, how it's called, crab? Oh, crab.
Russia에서 잡은. Oh, Russia. Russia. Ah, from Russia. Okay. Sure. It's a Russian crab.
Wow.
Red crab.
Wow.
Look at these stones. They're keeping these stones. Alex hates things hanging up over squids. It was squids. It was squids. It was looking terrible. I was scared. It was squids. I mean, poor squids. Poor things. I do not want to eat them. I tried once in my life to eat crab, and it was not so... I mean, it is disgusting. I mean, some people love to eat crab. I tried. I do not like this. I like sushi to eat, these sushi rolls. I love this to eat. It is delicious. But crab, I mean, it is, yeah. Now that creepy was in the tank, I wouldn't eat that. Yeah. And Cat Plains, who said, I feel very sad for those poor sea creatures.
Oh, wow, look at that. If only we could pass smells.
Wow.
Will they buy something or they will sell only? Wow. They're buying.
It's fascinating how they change color.
There's so much brighter.
Oh.
감사합니다.
Oh.
I haven't seen
They're
it.
not buying anything.
I'm so easily impressed.
I don't know, with that smell though, the look of it, I don't know if that's easily impressed or it is just incredible.
It looks so Korean. Muho West Amako, I don't know, West Markets. Have no idea. It looks so Korean. I have like flashbacks.
Fish market.
Yeah. Exactly like how people like to say. Exactly. It looks like exactly as I left. Exactly as I left. As I left. Oh my gosh, how funny it is. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's exactly as it looks like. As when you think about South Korea, it's how it should look like. I feel like it was looking all like when I was there. It was looking like these street markets, and like you feel like real. You have these feelings like you're present there. You can feel the smell of salt, of sea, of fish. Sometimes disgusting, sometimes nice smell. But it is fun. Alex, did you try any other unusual food when you were there in South Korea? I tried so much stuff there. What I tried? I want to tell you, like I was sharing with this before. I want to show you my face when we'll talk about this. I tried their fish, no, I mean ice cream fish. I was talking about this before, but I love this. It was the cheapest ice cream ever in this store. But I like this ice cream. I mean, like it's not like extraordinary, and but I love this ice cream, and I'm sure that I hope that in future I will visit South Korea and I will try to find this ice cream if they will like in form of fish. Oh my gosh! When I'm thinking about this, I want to eat ice cream, and I need to try this. But yeah, it is amazing. Okay. Wow, fish ice cream. It didn't have it wasn't made from fish. It just had form of fish, like animal, like not animal. Fish, is it animal? What is it? Fish. It is fish. It is creature, sea creature. It had just this form of fish, and it was so yeah. But it was ordinary ice cream. It was vanilla or something like this. They had different tastes, different variety of tastes.
Yeah, can you see those massive snails?
Snails.
Oh my god. Oh, what is this? What is this?
How can people work there? I mean, like all with caviar. They speak between each other in Russian. I wonder, like they're definitely, she's Russian for sure, just interesting.
Looks amazing.
In the shape of a fish, yes, you're right.
There are two ports here, Donhae and Muho, and we're in Muho now where the smaller boats go. And there is a fish market here, and we're hoping there are some cafes or restaurants where we can grab some food. It smells really good.
At Mint Mobile, we're always looking.
Okay, and one of the things I think that it is fun. It is fun that oh, look at these cars. Look at these cars. Oh, they look nice. Yeah. And I want to remind you I still have buy me coffee for my car ever.
Looks like England.
It does.
No,
There's a real
is it?
similarity to the English coast.
I never was in England, but for me it doesn't look like England in my stereotypical way of thinking.
To places down on like the Kent, Sussex coast that we used to. It's got that same vibe, the same smells. I love it. I love places like this.
Meat.
The seagulls, and they are meaty seagulls as well, the same as the gobniks in England.
What? Here.
There's
Where are they
one of
going?
my favourite favourite memories was the first week. The first time when you came to England, when you moved, and the first time we went to Brighton. And obviously it's tradition that on the English seaside you have to get fish and chips.
I bet that area has a strong fish smell. I bet that too. Because, yeah, it looks like you're right completely.
And I was saying to Julie all the time, we're going to get fish and chips today, we're going to get fish and chips. We got our fish and chips, took them out of the shop, walked across onto the beautiful Brighton beach, where we sat down on a grey day looking over the pier and looking over the English Channel.
And got
as
mugged.
soon as we sat down, we got mugged. All these seagulls swooped down. One of them literally pinched our fish. The other one took a load of chips. The rest of them went flying. It was chaos.
So we ran away.
Yeah, we ran away. That was
Yeah.
your first introduction to the English seaside.
And that's how I realized that I hate seagulls. That's the story. That's the moral of the story. The color of this water is just so beautiful. Oh,
Yeah, it is beautiful. I'm trying to think about why they have these stones, whatever it is. And he has a proper English accent, I believe, and he's clearly British. Sam Smith gives it. He's clearly British, like, he's clearly British. I think that it is I feel this way of pronouncing words too. He's Australian? They're shocked from everyone. They don't need so much thing to be impressed. Like, I mean, like, yes, it is beautiful, but if they saw sea before, ocean before, she's like, wow, look at this, it is wave. Like, pretty easy to impress them. I mean, it looks like pretty easy to impress me too. Wow. I think that I will be the same, like, if I will walk with this company of people and they're like, wow. And to be honest, I'm pretty easily impressed. It looks like this completely true, because come on. Same me. I'm the same. It is so strange. They're using Russian and English combining together. Oh, I know.
Okay.
Chokum a little bit. Chokum. I know because I didn't know Korean and I don't know now. And like they will chokum a little bit. And I know these bows, metal bows, when you sit in this, eating this stuff. I probably was ordering this stuff too. We were sitting and yeah, it's everywhere, like typical thing there. First time, he expression first time, because they're giving a lot of place of stuff and like, you can be confused. What the hell is that? I was thinking the same. They do not speak Korean. Do they speak? Sam Smith Q asking question. They speak Russian and English. Korean, I believe, a little bit, like couple of words. But I do not know for sure. I didn't hear them speaking Korean at all. But I'm sure that they at least sound like these women. They're girls. Surprise. They're Russian. This guy, he's British, and all of them speak Russian and English. That's what I got from this video. 감사합니다. 안녕하세요. What 안녕하세요? What she said? I don't know what she said. Where are their government minders? I have no idea. I have no idea.
There's all sorts of fish in this dish. Some gochujang, vegetables. Look at that.
Wonder what this is.
I have no idea. No idea what the fish is.
It looks good.
It looks amazing. Cheers.
Sat the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
So fresh.
So creamy, so fresh. The rice and the vegetables just cut through it as well. And the gochujang's not too spicy.
He's good expert at food.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually not like, for me the most important, wow, it is delicious, wow, that's all, that's what I need to know. And usually when I'm when I'm hungry, I just eating these as, and that's all. I mean, like, that's all. I'm not, no, sometimes I'm just, North Korea is open for business? I doubt not. I doubt. It looks like they're not open at all. I mean, in North Korea, this is not North Korea. This is South Korea. If we want to be clear, because they went to this place where they could look for North Korea, like from distance, or by using telescopes. But they didn't visit North Korea. They just was in South Korea. And that's why I see they call this video as talking a glimpse inside North Korea. That makes sense, because they were looking at glimpse. All this video is about South Korea. And I was thinking it would be about North Korea. But I was wrong. And as a result, it looks like clickbait. Is it?
As we finish our last meal in South Korea, we start reflecting on an eye-opening period of time here. This won't be the last time we visit this Korean peninsula for sure, but tomorrow we are taking a ship out into the Sea of Japan and waving this land goodbye. Make sure to check back for the next video. It's going to be a wild ride.
I think that I just believed them. I was believing that there will be more video about North Korea, like more speech about North Korea. But I was foolish. I mean, they just looked in this, how it's called, telescope. They visited this place. Yeah, they visited, and that's all. I was expecting maybe in future I need to look video about how somebody really visited to see something like this. But by itself, I'm not regretting that I watched this video with you. Why I should regret? Since then, because it was anyway fascinating to watch. It was enjoyable to watch. It was fun. And for sure, now I think that I need to watch something that will be helpful for me to understand about situation with South Korea and North Korea, and maybe some vlog where it will be easier to look and watch, like where somebody like have footages from inside. That would be nice. That would be awesome. Yes, I think that would be definitely awesome. But if we will talk about this video, what I like here, I had a little bit of nostalgia about South Korea. I think that it is amazing feeling. I had amazing feeling when I was working there. Sometimes I saw this store with amazing toys, like people can game their stuff, how to say, they have game machines there, and they can, and I try to do so too. And they have even pet stores like this, like on the streets, like wow, it is quite fascinating. What can I tell? If summarize this somehow, is it possible to summarize this? I think not. Everything can be, how would say, everyone has own view, and you can make conclusions by yourself by watching this. I just enjoyed. It was just chilly time for me. About now, hope that there will be peace. That's for sure. I am against all escalations and stuff like this. I am for cultural exchange. That's what can I tell. Hope that interesting what represents these pictures. Monuments. Probably it represents, I don't know, how they were divided. Maybe that's one of the things. And as for ending, they sold their audience a bill of goods. Oh, I didn't know this. A bill of goods. Wow, didn't know. And yes, I think that for now it was a fascinating live stream. I want to tell thank you for being today with our wonderful community, Eagle community. I enjoyed time. I wish you to be yourself. If you have opportunity to help me with my first ever car in America, I'm trying to save this money for my car here, and you can donate and buy me a coffee. Also, you can help on PayPal. Your comments, I love your comments. They're always amazing. Leave your comments too. It is amazing opportunity. Why not? And leave your likes. But if we will summarize everything, you need to know that you are amazing. I believe in you. Everything will be fine. Don't worry. Be happy. And as always, be yourself. And of course, see you next time.